Hello everyone. I really fucked up this time. You may recognize this thing. This is the refueling crane I built for years ago. This is just a prototype. But anyway, I was doing a video installing those sensors in the top of the claw. There are two of them. There is a on the bottom. The bottom one is it's gonna cut the downward lever for the refueling crane. It's the crane, you can see it in the background over there. That's the crane that is connecting to the tanks. And somehow it didn't work, so I tried to find a way around it because this is working automatically, autonomous. But somehow I fucked up somewhere and it doesn't really work because it's only gonna cut the downward movement, but it's cutting all the thing. It's killing the entire system. And it's not supposed to do that. And if you wonder why I talk a bit quiet, because it's in the evening, late evening, so I have neighbors. That's why. So yeah. Anyway, that video I was supposed to make, I did it, and I edit it, and I'm gonna save it. I did, and then I erased the entire folder with the video that I supposed to put on YouTube because I'm stupid. And I also format the card in this camera, so I have no video left, and that's why I'm doing this sequence. So yeah, big mistake. Anyhow, this is the continuing. You have to imagine that that video exists, so I installed those sensors and find out the problem with the sensor down there, and here is the solution to that. And yeah, this is continuation of that video, so enjoy it. I may have a solution to my problem, and these guys, those are 12 volt to 5 volt converters. These are great. You can find them on eBay for just $1 or $2. Very cheap, and they work just fine. So I will try this one. Hopefully that will fix my problem. 1 week has passed, and I really start to lose my temper on this thing. The issue I have is the refueling crane part, and that is the crane right there. It's in the corner or left hand side of this entire thing. So that is the crane that is connected to the fuel tank on the rocket, and I have some issues with the retracting and extending part. I have a sensor located beneath it, so it can't ram the structure when it's coming back, so it will stop that. But the problem is that the sensor is killing both up and retraction, and I can't find any way to solve that problem because there is a very simple connection, just one cable is going through the system, and the sensor's job is to cut that cable so it can't send any voltage to the piston. But somehow that thing kills both retraction and extension. Anyway, it doesn't work, and I need to find another solution to that problem. And this problem is bugging me for a week now, so my patience is... Alright homies, this is my solution to the problem. First of all, get rid of that shit. So here's the problem. This is a timer. This is two sensors in the top of the claw that is touching the rocket. So I have a sensor that's supposed to kill the timer when the retracting or the refueling crane coming back, so it doesn't ram the structure. So that will shut off the power supply, but it somehow didn't work. That sensor, I haven't wrote it out. That sensor kills the entire system. So I don't know why. I don't really care. I will just bypass it and do another design. So what I come up with is I will use the two sensors on the top of the claw that is touching the rocket, and when both are turn on, that will trigger the 5-volt regulator, and that 5-volt regulator will power the timer, and in its turn it will power the refueling crane. So when that is powered up, that will start a sequence for the refueling crane that will extend and connect to the rocket and blah blah blah. And when the level sensor on the liquid is okay, it will trigger the sensor and that crane will go back. And hopefully that switch, I haven't wrote it out, will work as expected, I hope. So I will change the 12-volt power supply to a 5-volt power supply for the timer and see if that solves the problem. I just want to try, before I do anything else, I picked up a new timer and connect that to the 5-volt power supply. The reason why is on the back side the power voltage is like 30 volt, it says 30 volt, but what I can remember on the description on the sale, this thing can run on 5 to 30 volts, not only 30 volts that it says over here. So I will try to power it on 5 volts by using it by this 5-volt regulator. So I will connect it up and see if it works. So I am connecting it to the battery, and if that description are right, this thing will power up. So hopefully this will work. Oh, yeah, that will. Oh, come on. And as always, I don't answer the phone in the workshop. As you saw, this works. So sorry for the phone. I may have a solution to my problem. Alright, so I know this video derailed from the sensor that's supposed to kill the refueling crane when it comes back and closing. And I found the cause why that sensor always turned the piston on even though it wasn't powered on, and that is because I'm using one of these already in the system, and those little fuckers, sorry for my hard language, but this is my problem. They share a common ground. How can you share a common ground? So this sharing a common ground between the incoming power, the 12-volt power, come on, and the output, the 5-volt output. How? And by doing so, that will send direct power to the damn relay and activates the refueling crane. That's my problem. So the only solution I have for that now, I need to kill both the power plus and the negative. And how should I do that? I need a relay to kill the negative, and that relay need to be powered by something, and I'm just a fucking rabbit. Anyway, so I will I have been thinking about it. The only way I can see this to go around this problem is to install another one of these ones to kill the negative side. So yeah, that's the only way I can see for now. So my patience is running out. I will just leave it for now and come back. Fucking hell, you piece of shit, you mother... How can you be so stupid? And those shouldn't have a common ground. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, so for you guys that doesn't follow along, what I have done in this video is I'm trying to build a closed loop system, and by that I mean when the claw is gripping the rocket, that will trigger another sequence, and that is the refueling crane. So I tried to find a way to solve that, and as you have seen in the video, it doesn't really work, because the sensor I'm using to kill the the refueling crane, when it comes back, doesn't really work. It kills both up and down function, and that is not what it's supposed to do. It's only gonna kill the down function. But however, I may found the solution or the cause of the problem for that, and that is this little fuckers, those ones. These are the 5-volt power supply. I already used one of these inside the system, except for that one that I installed later. And that volt regulator that I already have in the system is causing my problems. It has causing the problems all along, so I have to find another way around that. That means that I have to kill the negative side also by installing another one of these on the crane, which is a pain in the ass, if you ask me. So yeah, I will leave this for now. My patience is running out, and I have spent a week troubleshooting this thing, and it turns out to be that little fucker. And yeah, I have nothing more to say about this. I just put it on the side, take care of another project that I'm working on, because that has suffered enough. I haven't really done anything the last week because of this. So I will leave it for now and come back with another design. I need to think about it. That's all. So I will grab a coffee now and continue working on my other stuff, and hope you enjoyed this misleading video, if I say so. And see you guys in the next one. Cheers.